Canadian astronaut Robert Thirsk will soon break the record for the longest tour of duty in space when he wraps up his 6 months aboard the International Space Station. And that's the type of career that's inspiring one local boy to begin training for space right now. As Casey Colby reports, he's already working in a simulator, one he built himself, and he's only 7.
T-minus 10 seconds. All 3 main engines are up and running. We're coming up to 1 second. Ignition and liftoff of the spaceship Mercury on a mission to Pluto. I think there's some global warming issues there.
Meet 7-year-old Commander Brett Bilecki and his father, the pilot, Ray. Today, they're on an exploratory mission on board Space Station Mercury. And even though the ship is confined under the family's basement stairs, Brett says in his imagination, his ship goes everywhere.
I like space because I like to explore, and I would like to go to the moon sometimes.
Airspeed 271 knots.
Brett and his father, Ray, started building Space Station Mercury last January. They say it's like a giant arts and crafts project made of cardboard, plastics, and recycled computer parts.
So it's very inexpensive. The only expense we really had is duct tape, furnace tape, and glue sticks.
It's perfect. Perfect.
Fittingly, Brett's heroes are astronauts. He's met Chris Hadfield, the first Canadian to walk in space, and Dave Williams, the first Canadian to register 3 spacewalks, which is something Brett can't wait to do.
I'm kind of bored being on ground. I would like to be in zero gravity floating.
And with Space Station Mercury, Brett can almost float. That is, when he's not playing with his space guns or taking a time out and enjoying a little freeze-dried astronaut ice cream.
And it was originally developed for the early Apollo missions.
Brett says he loves playing in Space Station Mercury. Ray says he loves it too, for the bond it's created with Brett.
I think it's a place to get away to talk.
Ray says Brett's fascination with space came naturally because Brett's grandfather, the late Zygmunt Bilecki, worked for NASA on the Canadian Space Arm project. And Ray says Zygmunt would love Space Station Mercury too.
First he'd say, great. Then he'd go, are you crazy?
Just like NASA, the Space Station Mercury is a work in progress. In 14 days, pilot Ray Bilecki and Commander Brett Bilecki begin the expansion of the transformer room and the commander's quarters. In Newmarket, Casey Colby, A News.
And Brett Bilecki is now the envy of thousands and thousands of 7-year-old boys.